Let's talk today about the fundamentals of cloud computing. So, what exactly is cloud computing? Cloud computing is a computing mode that enables convenient, on-demand access from anywhere to a shared pool of computing resources. Cloud computing can take place outside your company or inside your firewall. In general, the options are public, private, or hybrid clouds. A public cloud means that the cloud infrastructure is owned, managed, and operated by a cloud service provider and runs on its premises. A private cloud means that the infrastructure is owned, managed, and operated by an organization for its own use. Ownership, location, and operation can be outsourced to a third party, but the overall responsibility for definition of services and acquisition of physical resources remains with the enterprise. A hybrid cloud allows a user to access public and private cloud resources from a single management environment. Public infrastructure as a service cloud offerings, most notably Amazon but also Rackspace, grew rapidly because of this need for on-demand computing resources that internal IT departments weren't capable of providing quickly enough. They provided a solution where any individual or company, large or small, could provision a server themselves when they needed it, run it for as long as they needed it, and then shut it down. Because these public cloud providers purchase hardware and software and run the infrastructure in their data centers, companies have no upfront capital expense. They pay the cloud service provider an ongoing operational cost for only the computing resources that they need. Initially, enterprises were looking at public infrastructure as a service providers as a way to get access to compute resources for a short period of time without paying the upfront capital expense of a server. But once people started using infrastructure cloud computing, they recognized the other benefit, being able to respond more rapidly to changes in demand. A private infrastructure as a service cloud helps an organization better control security of data and ensure compliance with regulations. It also makes much more efficient use of the enterprise's physical infrastructure. In a physical server-only environment, an enterprise is lucky if they get an average of 25% resource utilization. In a virtualized environment, this may push the resource utilization up to the 50% range. Cloud computing, with its increased levels of automation, promises to get utilization to 75% or even higher. By increasing the overall utilization of their servers, enterprises should be able to drive down capital expense. At the same time, the computing environment becomes more productive by allowing system administrators to manage a larger number of virtual servers than they otherwise could have. This provides enterprises with long-term operational expense savings as well as capital expense savings. Cost aside, enterprises can react much more rapidly to reconfigure their environment, responding quickly to changes due to external or internal events. Whether deploying workloads in a public infrastructure as a service cloud environment or in a private one, or in both, enterprises have the ability to develop a more flexible and agile infrastructure that better aligns to the needs of the business while reducing costs. To understand how SUSE can help an organization enjoy the benefits of cloud computing, please visit www.suse.com/cloud solutions.